on fiveeyes.tv here at Hoots and Annie in Kentish Town, and I'm getting ready to go downstairs to interview two of the comedians, Mikey Bharj and Tojo, before they go on stage. I have with me Mikey Bharj.
Hi.
Hi, you'll be going on stage very shortly, so I'll make this as quick as possible.
Okay.
Right, you started your career at age 11.
Yes.
Can you tell me how it all began?
It was around that time. I was about 11 years old, and I saw a comedian doing comedy, and I said, I want to do that as well. And then he got me into some workshops, and here I am now. The rest is history. Yeah.
What made you think that you could do it professionally?
That is a good point. I didn't know you. To be honest, I didn't know you could do it professionally when I was that young. But I was a class clown, and I was always involved in all the acting and all the shows and things like that. And then only after meeting him, I realised, okay, you can do this for a profession. And do you write your own gags? Yeah, you have to. I say comedy is like singer-songwriter. You know, like you have to write your own material and perform your own material, you know? And
where do you get the inspiration from to do that?
Well, to perform comedy?
Well, to perform and
like,
write.
Material.
Because, yeah.
Or I've chosen very specific key like mentors that I follow as in comedy that are living now and they're around us and you can meet them. And people that are on you know, that are performing comedy. But, you know, I get my material from I watch a lot of TV. I used to watch a lot of TV as a kid, and I think that's what spurred the drive to do impressions and pick on people and you know, relate to everyone because they've all seen the same shows, right?
So I'm going to ask you about your challenges because in the field that you're in, you must have, you know, you must have gone through some major challenges.
Hell and back?
Well, yes.
No, we went. All right, I'll tell you about the gig. I performed at a gig the other day. All right. So this is you know, people say in the beginning there's a rocky road. I can't even remember that, to be honest. It's too far away. But the other day I did a gig and I thought it was the gig from hell because there was about 6 or 7 hecklers in the crowd. They're all going around. People told me that they were going to heckle me before I went on. Right. They said, "Are you performing?" I said, "Yeah." They're like, "I'm going to heckle you if you're not good." So they warned me. I shook the hand. I was like, "All right, see you later." Performed, just did it as I did, and it went fine.
It went fine? It
went fine. And that made me think, you know, back to how bad it could have went. And I realised that, no, it was really good. This is Paulette on fiveeyes.tv. Let's take a break.
Hi, my name's Mikey Bharj. People wonder where I'm from. I like to get that out of the way. I'll tell them first. I'm half Indian and I'm half Jamaican. Woo! Woo! Yeah, give a round of applause for interracial. Well, yeah, you're probably wondering which half is which. Well, the bottom half is definitely black. Alright. No, my dad's an Indian guy. He's Indian, my mom's Jamaican. Dad's Indian. He thought he had a tough upbringing because he was from the third world. Always said. You get that as well? They think they had a harder life just because they're from the third world. And I was sitting there going, I wish they made a fourth world so the third world seemed less shit. You know what I mean? If they made a fifth and a sixth world, it wouldn't seem so bad. I'll be able to get away with a few more things. That's just hit too close to home for you, isn't it? Sitting there trying to make a solution to the third world. Fashionably late, we heard the terminology? Yeah. You heard the terminology? Well, you try that shit at work. You will get fashionably fired. You try that shit with the bus driver. You'll be fashionably fucked. Anyone going on holiday?
Yeah!
Yeah, where you going?
Texas.
Alright.
Alright. Yes! Yeah!
Alright, you're already there. No, I like having a cheap flight. It's all about cheap flights. It's all about getting a discount. I went on a flight the other day. I had actually a hole underneath the chair. Realised they wanted us to pedal with our feet, like in the Flintstones. We had to run to the left-hand side of the plane when we wanted it to turn. Only one meal on the plane. And I mean literally one meal. The stewardess threw it up in the air. Banking it. I'm all for a discount. I'll put up any sort of transport for a discount. Like a cheap cab. Like we always get those cabs, right? I went in the cab, driving down the street, starts to rain. I noticed there's only one windscreen wiper in the middle of the windscreen, and attached to it is one piece of string and it went to the passenger side, and one piece of string and it went to the driver's side. I swear to God, and he looked at me and he said, "Hey, you pull, I pull, you pull, I pull, you pull, you pull, you pull, you pull too much." True story. It's a true story. I'm really into my movies. I love how like movies are going. It's all about terrorism these days. You notice that?
Yeah.
It's all about these terrorism things. I think it's the announcements in the tube that are making everyone worried about terrorism. You've heard them. You know, be on the lookout. You know those ones. Be on the lookout for any suspicious-looking packages. You know those ones. They're talking about me. They want you vigilant. No, it's not fair, because if you see a brown guy with a beard, you think, you just panic. But if you see a white guy with a beard, you think, oh, he looks like Jesus. I want them connotations. Do you know what? I like the movies though. I like, have you seen Taken? Have you ever seen that movie? That's a serious movie. I like that. I think that kind of sums up how the world is at the moment, you know. When your daughter gets kidnapped, this guy went to go find her. He was cold calling bad guys. He was serious. Do you remember that scene? I don't know who you are, and I don't know what you want. If it's money you're looking for, I tell you now, I don't have money. What I do have is a particular set of skills. Skills that are a nightmare for people like you. If you give my daughter back to me now, that'll be the end of it. I won't come looking for you. But if you don't, I will come looking for you. I will find you, and I will kill you. Do you remember that scene?
Yes!
Well, I actually used that voice for a week. I still use it to this day. I use it to order pizzas, like Domino's Pizza. Try it. Call them up. Hello, Domino's Pizza, please hold. No, I won't hold. I don't know who you are, but I do know what I want. If you bring that pizza to me in half an hour, that'll be the end of it. I will come looking for you. But if you don't, I will come looking for you. I will find you. I have you on Google. And I will kill you. He brought that pizza to me in 5 minutes. It was dough, it wasn't even ready yet. It fell apart in my hand. The straw, I sucked it up. It's delicious. Guys, you dating? Dating girls? Singles? Dating? If you're single, if you're dating girls and you see a girl, is that quite a sexy voice, that Liam Neeson thing? I think so. You got that voice anyway. I can imagine you using it outside a club, you see a girl and she wants your number. Like, what, you want my number? I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If it's money you're looking for, I tell you now, I don't have money. What I do have is a particular set of skills. Skills that are a pleasure for women like you. If you give me a number, it's going to be the right number. If it's not the right number, I will come looking for you. I will find you. And I will fuck you. Something like that. Try it. I want them to make more Taken movies, because this is giving me a career, I don't know. I can joke about this forever. I want them to make Taken 4, 5, and 6, and 7. I want them to make so many movies against Alzheimer's. I don't know who I am. Where am I going? Where are the doctors there? Where are the doctors? There. Serious movie. It could have worked for any other action hero, could it? Like, it wouldn't have the same sort of seriousness that Liam Neeson brought with it. Like any other action hero, shout out an action hero. So someone like Al Pacino, right? No. We're going to call Al Pacino, right? Because he'll be psychotic. Because he'll be completely psychotic, wouldn't he? He'll get that girl killed. But you know what, he's Tony Montana. He would just be completely over the top. He's more of a bad guy than the bad guy. Same conversation, Tony Montana. Hello? Okay, that's it. Do you want to play rough? Do you want to play games? Okay, I play games with you. I play some games. Take my daughter, he's fine. He's okay, he's no problem to me. Do you know why? I got another daughter. Do you know what? I like your style, do you want a job? Any other action hero? Name another action hero.
Schwarzenegger. Action man.
Schwarzenegger. Sorry, that's it. Arnold Schwarzenegger. That would be serious because he would actually. He would get distracted, Arnold Schwarzenegger. God bless him. He can't focus that much. He'll be making it all about himself. He'll be running through the woods like Predator, painting himself in mud. Come on, listen to me. You bring my daughter back to me. Now I'll find you. I'll kill you. I'll break your goddamn spine. You know what he's like. He's hit the gun, put it himself. Come on, do it now. Shoot me. Listen, we have your daughter here. Wrong. I have your daughter here. Ow. It's crazy. No, but to be fair to him, you heard about that affair he had with the maid for about 20 years. You heard about that. And he kept that secret from the world. Not many people know about that. But the thing is, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a much better actor than we thought he was. Keeping it a secret. That's some acting energy. Wrong. It's not me. No. It made me look like him as well. It was like a 7-pound weightlifter baby. Popped out like the Terminator. He's alive. Crazy.
This is Paulette on fiveeyes.tv speaking with Mikey Bharj. So when you come off stage, what makes you feel that it's been a success?
When I come off stage,
Yeah.
All right. If I feel, obviously you get that adrenaline rush kind of going in your brain anyway, so you kind of, you get the if people offer you things, they go like, oh, that was great, and if people don't have to say anything really,
No,
if you didn't really perform well. Basically, if they're silent and didn't say anything, then it went bad. But if they're like, oh, can I buy you a drink, or when I get more of your stuff, then I know it went well, you know?
As well as being a comedian, have you had any acting roles? Well, can you tell me about them?
I want to have some more as well, but you know how it is. I think every actor wants to have more acting roles. They always say they're taking a break, but you know. But do you know what I do? I'm doing some stuff now as well. But I did, my first break was in The Bill, doing a role where I played a terrorist. All right, so that's you know, you go to a casting and say, what did you do before? I was a terrorist. You may have seen me blowing up a place near you. But and it's funny because I do gags about being a terrorist, being suspected as a terrorist on the train, right? In my stand-up life, right? So people can't say I'm naive making this stuff up, because a room full of people sat down this casting process and picked through pictures and found someone who looks the most like a terrorist, and it was me, right? And put me in the bill as that. So I'm not being, I'm not being paranoid.
So apart from The Bill, where else?
I did some stuff I did this movie called Offender. Offender, and it was about prison juvenile delinquents. I'm like a beatboxer, so I'm one of the prisoners in there. I wasn't victimized though. It wasn't one of those roles. I would be though, but you know they shaved my head for it anyway. So
did they?
Yeah. Top Boy as well.
Oh, Top Boy.
Top Boy.
That's on at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not this series now, but I don't know what they're gonna choose to pick. You do a couple of things there. Sometimes you're picking up drugs. You're doing whatever, you know. So I don't know what they'll use. If you go to the toilet, you may miss it. So.
Have you performed with other comedians?
Doing it tonight. That's like 14 on the bill. But yeah, a lot of the London comedians on the circuit, some great ones. A lot of people doing their thing, and a lot of American comedians. I can name drop them now, but if I name one, then the others ain't gonna get named, are they? Yeah, I know.
You've also modelled for Nike.
Yeah, that was.
How did that happen?
It wasn't even in the top half, it was my feet as well. It was shoe modelling as well. It wasn't even like... Now, it was a jacket as well or something. But that was a while, that was a while back. You know, the model life is very different. They don't want you to talk, which is a bit of a problem.
So I'm just going to ask you quickly, because I'm conscious of the time. Just tell me a little bit about your background.
I'm half Indian, half Jamaican.
Right.
I'm not going to do the punchline now, because I'm saving that for later.
Well, go on.
Yeah, there we go. But I can cook you, basmati rice and peas if you want some of that.
Really?
But no, I can't really. But I am, half Indian, half Jamaican. My dad's an Indian guy, mum's a Jamaican woman. Two races that they're quite rare to ever meet in this country as well. It goes a lot in the Caribbean though. But bit of best of both worlds sort of thing, yeah.
And have you travelled abroad?
Oh, have I been to India or Jamaica?
No, well, to do your comedy.
I'm going to go to New York. Right, I haven't booked the ticket, but there's some shows and some people that are interested, and I'm going to go there and do some things.
Oh, right, and is this quite soon?
This, in the near distant future. I don't want to say when, because Christmas is coming up now, and I've got some things to do here. London needs me right now. I know you're trying to get rid of me. We're doing some web series. Some people invited me to come and join their... So it's not my show, but they've asked me to come and be a player on their prank shows and things like that, so I'm going to do that. And just work with as many comedians as I can, and experimenting and do some more acting roles, and a one-man show as well, a double man show. That's what it is.
Excellent. Yeah. So if someone wanted to get hold of you, how could they contact you?
How could they contact me?
To book you?
In every bathroom wall, we write my number on the thing. No, you can get me at Mikey Bharj. That's my Twitter. At Mikey Bharj. Volcano Life Arts Management. Yeah. Volcano Life, let me do that again. You can get me at Mikey Bharj, Volcano Life Arts Management, where you can find to book me. And I have a Facebook page as well, Mikey Bharj Comedian.
Okay, lovely. It's been a pleasure.
Just search my name, Google.
You.
Just Google my name. I'm the only one in the world. Mikey Bharj. So it's not Mikey Bharj, but Mikey Bharj, yeah.
Okay, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks
and
for
good
having me.
luck when you go on stage.
Yeah. Good, thank you.
Now you realise if my dad was in the movie Taken, the film wouldn't be called Taken. It would be called Take Him. Take him. Because growing up, my dad was like a superhero. Because he was non-existent throughout my childhood. So let's look at the evidence. He was virtually invisible. In his pants the whole time. Got changed in a phone box. Superhero. He was good. No, he speaks a lot of languages, my dad. I want to contact him. He speaks a lot of languages, 5 languages, and I wish he didn't teach me any languages. I wish I could speak some. I wish I could go to a corner shop, you know, and they go, come on, brother, do me a deal. I wish I could be like, come on, do me a deal, you know, 2 cola bottle, you know. Trying to get some deal. But I always try to get in some deal. I try to walk in like, oh, you know, try to get me a deal. It's like, brother, this is 10 pounds. I give it to you for 10 pounds. It's one of the ones where there's a post office in the back, you know, there's off license. You know, the post office, but they don't have any scales. They're weighing up the packages with their hands. Because I 2 pounds. 10 pounds. That's the business skill I wish I had. He kicked me out of the shop. He kicked me out of the shop because he wouldn't give me the, I don't want to see your face again. Take it and go. So I took it and I went and he never saw me again. There's a problem because I live 2 doors down. So if I have to go past this window, I have to limbo every time. I've gone to the point where with my friends I have to wear a mask. The only problem is this mask is not fashionable. It makes me look like Bane from Batman. I walk in, he recognizes me straight away. Hey, who are you? It doesn't matter who you are. That is not plan. What do you want? I need to fulfill Ra's al Ghul's destiny. Okay, super. Thank you very much, Mikey Bharj.
Hi, this is Mikey Bharj and you're watching 5 Eyes TV.